Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Katy Sue Designs, we have amazing die-cut 3D decoupage. Okay, we also call these just 3D embellishments. They're so fun to put together. In each one of these packages, you get 3 of each one. So you can make lots of cards with each one. The embellishments look like this. You layer them with foam tape so that they have lots of layers. They're so fun to play with. And then here's an example of the kind of cards you can make. Put it here with this big beautiful wreath. So colorful and fun for Christmas. We have so much more to show you, and this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. So these beautiful poinsettias on this great crescent wreath is just amazing. The colors really pop, and you get 3 of each one of these, okay? So lots of cards to make and lots of dimension to be added. So let's take a look at this card. So as I mentioned, this is our giveaway card, and I'll give you the details in a moment. But first I want to show you what I used, the paper that I used for this one. So this is 12 by 12 pattern cardstock poinsettia passion. Absolutely gorgeous, and the bright red poinsettias just matched so beautifully with these amazing little embellishments, and the layers on them were so fun. So this is how I made this one. I used one 5 by 6.5 inch card. And then you guys, on the flap, I cut away a 2.5 inch width, okay? So right down the center, basically. Cut that away with my paper trimmer, and then I turned it so that the fold is on this side. The fold is on the right. Then I took a little 5 by 5 card, and I trimmed this down to 4.5 inches. And so it goes just like this. Sometimes I like to push things all the way to the edge, but this one I wanted to show this little border, this little lacy fancy edge border right there, so I moved it over just a little bit. And so you're gluing, after you decorate the front of this one, the insides, this back part is just getting glued right there. And then you just layer them, and it just makes your card a little more interactive, has lots of flaps, and that's really fun for the recipient. So this card also features some fantastic Dazzle stickers. This is, I think, my very favorite sheet of Dazzle stickers. I use it all the time. It's white fancy border Dazzle stickers, and it has these beautiful lace borders. Find a bigger one here. These fantastic lace borders. Ooh, this one's kind of sticking. I think it's the heat. It's so hot here today, you guys. These beautiful fancy border Dazzle stickers, and they just add so much elegance to your card without adding the thickness and the weight of real lace. So that's why I love them. So after covering the flap with some of this beautiful poinsettia paper, the inside I took some of the ivory paper and glued that there. Just a scrap. This one's 1.5 inch wide. I just glued that to this part. Just took a little square slightly smaller, once again glued it here, one to the outside as well with that really dramatic black. Before gluing everything together, I took this nice wide lacy border right here, and I glued it, or I attached it, it's adhesive, I attached it right here on the left hand side of the card, and then another one on the right hand on the fold, and then went ahead and glued the card to the inside, and then added another one here. And then these are some of the little embellishments that come with the collection. Here we go. Where are they? Here we go. So here's your little sentiments right here. And this is the only one I ended up not using, which I thought, how cute to put on the envelope. So yeah, this is a really fun one. Now, how does our giveaway work? Well, we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, then we ask you head on over to YouTube, subscribe to YouTube if you're not already, subscribe to our channel, like, give it a thumbs up, and then leave a comment. And then after about a week, we will reply with congratulations and we'll use your YouTube username, just one viewer, and then we will give instructions on how to claim your card. If you don't know your YouTube username, when you leave the comment, just go back and read your comment, and above it, it's labeled with your your username. I need a drink of water. So also, it's a good idea to hit the notification bell so you will know when we launch a new video. And we do our giveaway videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you participate in each one of those, you could have more chances to win. So we hope that we can give this one away. All right, you guys, this one with the cute little birdhouse. So cute. Remember, you're getting 3 of this element right here, but you're also getting these little pyramid elements also. So for one sheet, you could potentially make 2 cards, and then you're getting 3 of those. Okay, so potential for this one is 6 cards. So for this one, you guys, this is a 6.5 by 5 inch card, and I covered my card, just like 2/3 of it with this red plaid, and then 1/3 with the green, and that is from Joyful Christmas 12 by 12 patterned cardstock, which has just got all kinds of great plaids in it for year round. And then I used just a little strip of plaid paper just over the seam, inked all of the edges using khaki ink and my favorite blender. And then I even blended or even added the khaki ink to the first layer here. Okay, really, really easy to do. You guys, this particular card, I did a short little reel video on a video that is a reel. And you can watch that either on our Instagram account or our Facebook account. That'll be posted today. So if you want to see actually this card being built in just a really quick video, you can watch that. And also, if you're new to using these 3D embellishments, it's a good way to learn about where we place all the little foam tape. So inking the edges of that and then just building up those layers with foam tape. Now let's talk about the foam tape. You can use little tiny layers of these pre-cut foams. This one has got tiny little, it's got 100, no, this one's got 100. They're a little bit bigger foam squares. They're double-sided adhesive, and they have little papers on them to take off. This one has 400 squares on it. Okay, they're very inexpensive, and they're great for traveling if you're going to a crop or something like that. Debbie and I like to use our giant wheel of foam tape. That's so nice. It is a 1/2 inch wide, and you can just cut it into little tiny segments to put on the back of your card on your embellishments. And there's 150 feet or 50 yards of continuous foam tape on here. That's actually better value if you're making a lot of these. And it's just a kind of a never-ending supply of foam tape. This is really a fun one to do. Added some of these adorable little lime green Jewel Dazzle stickers to the edges here, and then also to the corners. It's a fun and simple card to put together. I think these embellishments just add so much. All right, so this one, you guys, this one is like a circular, and then you can make this into an ornament if you'd like. It will actually hang on your tree, but I chose to put it on this card. This is 5 by 6.5 inches. Got the blues and the reds and the sparkle. So what I did was, you guys, I used this Dazzle Cards Snowflakes card, and then I just inked the entire card using Prussian blue ink and my little applicator tool, and I literally just went around the edges like that, leaving the center part white, and then added all these fantastic little Jewel Dazzle stickers like this. Now, adding Jewel Dazzle stickers or any Dazzle sticker to an inked surface, you want to make sure that this ink is well dry. Like, hit it with a heat gun or a hair dryer if you're going to just right away add your stickers. Otherwise, they'll just kind of fall off because that ink doesn't allow them to adhere to the card. So just take a few minutes to make sure this is well dry, or just maybe ink it the night before and then decorate it with Dazzles the next day. And then I took this tri-blend marker that's got, it's dark red, and then just use that to color a couple of the little snowflakes that were outlined here, here, here in the corners. added all those fantastic Jewel Dazzle stickers, and then just added the tiniest little thin line gold dazzle sticker right here, and then went ahead and glued my assembled piece. You can see I went ahead and added this cute little hanger right there, so it looks like it's hanging. Even added some of these little red dazzle stickers to the little wreath around the reindeer. And then for the red ribbon, you guys, I used our dotted red ribbon from this dot collection. And I think it just turned out so festive and so sweet. And it was really an easy one to do. Okay, the next one. Ooh, yeah. These are fun. Okay, so for this one, you guys, we have these stockings that are fantastic. And I showed you one in the opening. That's this one, all assembled with all the layers on it. And then this one down here, this one just worked so nicely. Look at this card. Opens up like that. Got a little closure right here. I'll show you how I did that in a moment. But for that one, I used our brand new Christmas paper. This one is Christmas Floral Plaids. It's absolutely fantastic. And I used this one right here. Yes. No, I didn't. I used this one right here. And for that, I took my tent fold card, and I just cut, oops, here we go. I went ahead and I cut 1.5 inches off of the bottom of the card front only, and then went ahead and covered the card front with just the solid part of the paper. And then this one has one of the borders at the bottom. And then I also covered the inside of the card with some beautiful patterned paper. And then once that was done, I just took this little piece right here, and after inking the edges with khaki ink, I went ahead and took one strip of this 1/2 inch wide foam tape, and I just placed it right along the bottom of, see if you can see it in here, and attached this little piece. So it made kind of a little flap that when you press on it like this, it lifts up. And then I foam taped this cutout greeting so that it overlapped the top part of the card. So it has a little closure. All you have to do is kind of push it right there, and then it just releases. All right. If you had foam tape all the way up at the top, it would be a little more tricky to open. So it's nice just to have it at the bottom. And then I assembled this fantastic little stocking with all of these layers on it. Really sweet. Inked the edges of that with that khaki ink, and then just a little bow, you guys, using a little gingham ribbon, a little red gingham ribbon, and I just glued that to the edge of the stocking. I like adding like little realistic touches like that, and then foam taped that to the card front, and then across the top a little red jewel border dazzle sticker right here, here, and then also here. And then just those little red jewel dazzle stickers right in each corner. So nice just to get a little bit more glamour to that card. So fun. And then you guys, I still have one more. We have 5 cards today. Okay, so this one was Santa. You have a very traditional Santa. Okay, this one is a 6x6 card. And then I matted the piece right here with some gold metallic cardstock. And so simple, you guys. I ended up taking this plaid right here, which is sort of an all-over green plaid, covered the card, and then I took one of our cutouts from our little card topper collection. They're these little rectangles, and I glued one just to the left side of the card so that this piece would overlap that. Okay, so this piece right here, the card topper, only goes to about here. It's just a little rectangle, but I just kind of layered one over the other, and I love the little corners with the holly, and so nice. And then I added, you guys, some of these little peel off stickers. These corners are so fun to use. Debbie and I have been having a great time with those in each one of the corners. And then just added the little ho 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 and the Merry Christmas, foam taping those as well. It was just a really simple fun to put together. All right, you guys, we do have a great collection here, and If you're interested in, just one or two of the items, if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, just look below the video and you'll see full color photos of each of the cards. Well, below that we have every item that we use listed individually. So if you're looking for a Dazzle sticker or a paper pack that we used, they're all there. And if you're interested in just maybe one package of these fantastic 3D embellishments, they're listed individually as well. But we do have a fantastic money saver. It's right there on the right-hand side of your screen. And then also, if you're watching us over on YouTube, all you have to do is look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode. So you can definitely check out that money saver and all the other items listed down below the video. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed these Christmas cards, and I'll see you in the next one.